Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back, no matter what time of day it is you found this video, or what day you have found this message. I am super grateful that you're here. Guys, today's date is February. This is Monday. And this is the 10th of 2025. So definitely the numbers for today are 210 of 2025. Be sure to check out the gematria meaning or the angel number meaning for those numbers in reference to today's reading. I want to welcome back all my subscribers, old and new, and visitors to the channel. You are most welcome here, and I am grateful that you came through to check out the Ora-gen Channel. Definitely, if you are vibing with the messages, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and be sure to hit the all button so that you get notifications each time a new message comes out so you don't miss your message. Okay, guys, let's jump into the energy here. I hope the lighting is okay. I feel like it kind of is and it kind of isn't. Let me see. There we go. Let's just turn that up a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, guys, so we have our Ora-gen lighting. It's kind of doing all the lighting tonight, so hopefully you can see the cards okay. But today's reading, wow. When I tell you today's reading is out of this world. And pun is definitely intended. So the reading today is, and this is the way it came through, an outer terrestrial is watching and wants to communicate. Wild, right? So there was something here in the reading about red light, green light, almost like they wanted to play games with you. And I know this is probably totally giving like Squid Games or something. I promise you it wasn't negative. It was very positive. And as a matter of fact, this particular being, which was super, super tall. And when I say that, I mean, I'm not exaggerating. In the download, I was seeing something that was like, it had to have been like 100 feet tall. I mean, it was over the roofs of houses. It was like a massive being, almost so massive that its head was kind of like in the clouds. It only had one head, but its head was kind of like in the clouds. So it was like, it was wild because they were very, very gentle, mild in spirit, very, there was a very loving energy coming from this being. It was very, very loving and gentle and caring. And I think that might be why it wanted to play games. It was trying to communicate is what I was picking up, but it was trying to find a way to communicate that felt safe and comfortable for you. So the communication was telepathic. This was all telepathy in all of its expression and what it was sharing with the viewer. So this was a semi-solid being. I mentioned approximately 100 foot tall, and they appeared like a mix between a spirit, an android, or robot. So it had kind of like a mix of things going on, and it was kind of translucent, kind of partly you could see it and partly it was see-through. So maybe that's why the term outer dimensional came through. It didn't seem like a solid being that could fully materialize in the 3D, okay? But it was very gentle and kind in nature. And then I also observed the astral space that I was seeing all of this happen in. It was interesting. The viewer, or what I was seeing through the viewer or whatever was happening there, it looked like the symbology was meant to create a space of comfort, like so that the viewer would be comfortable and not feel fearful or afraid of the being. So I say that because the astral space that all this took place in was very reminiscent of like childhood cities, like spaces that you might have been in during your young adult, adolescent, or childhood years. So that might be significant here with this download, that maybe you're an energy that, you know, has some fond memories of spaces that you were in, cities, towns, whatever, that you tended to be around, or maybe locations inside of those cities, towns, or spaces that you tended to be around that felt happy, comfortable. This is how everything took place. So the viewer was leaving a wedding, which they found to be very enjoyable. They had a good time, and they were leaving. There was family and friends around them. It's not like they were by themselves. And at some point, they just happened to be kind of walking down a sidewalk, like towards a park or something like that. And they turned around and they saw this very large being in the distance. Like, it was huge. And they weren't afraid at all. They started to walk towards it because the being immediately started communicating with them telepathically. So this was their fluid method of communication. And this was some sort of helper entity or outer terrestrial. It was a helper. It was here to assist. So I'm also picking up that some of you might have some new spirit team members, or a new spirit team member or guide that is here to assist and support you with whatever it is that you're doing, or what stage you're in at this time. Apparently, some need extra help and support in certain areas. And so there's like maybe some new guides or spirit team members that are joining your team to assist. That's kind of what I picked up here. Now, songs that channeled in. Dionne Warwick, again, that's what friends are for, which is so interesting because didn't Dionne, for those of you who are old enough to remember who she is, she's a vocalist that was around, I think, during the Motown era in Detroit, but also, you know, is well known for me being Miss Dionne, like a spiritual advisor and a energy reader or a tarot reader at some point. So that's why it's interesting that this is like the second reading some of her music has channeled in. But it was the song That's What Friends Are For. So it was playing in the background. It really gave me the energy of, you know, a being that wanted you to really understand, I'm not here to harm you. I'm not here to scare you. I'm not here to cause problems for you. I know you're probably traumatized by some things you've gone through, but I'm here to help you. I literally just want to be a friend and help you. Now, something else that was interesting, and this kind of just like tacked on at the end, so I don't know if this is a completely different reading or download, but there was something here about a federal officer who wants to offer their friendship and help. And I wrote down that this might be connected or it might not. This is just something that channeled through. Guys, I'm just giving the message. So I don't know if this has to do with this outer terrestrial, or this is another energy that, for those of you who resonate with today's message, maybe you have a friend who works for the Fed. Maybe you have a past person who you haven't seen in years and they now work for the Fed. I don't know. Maybe this is a person you don't know, but somebody who works as a federal officer of some kind. I wasn't able to see what department they were in, but they want to come in and assist and support. So there's something here with that as well. Wow, guys. So with that being said, I'm going to put this off to the side. And we are going to dive into this energy and see what's going on. So I want to ask a question. Guys, how are you doing? How have you been feeling? For those of you who've been under the weather, are you feeling better? Are you feeling stressed? Are you feeling relaxed? What have you been noticing about the energy as of late and how that's affecting you? That's the questions I want to put before you as we go through today's energy, because I've also brought with me the Inner Effing Peace Oracle. So we can talk a little bit about, you know, a couple of tools here to help with clearing your energy, or maybe some thoughts that can help you with clearing your energy. So we're going to get into that as well. I'll pull a couple cards from there. I also have the Starseed handwritten deck. I have the Sacred Soul Messages. I've got the letter cubes, and I've got another handwritten deck in the story cubes, Pink Tarot, and I also have the Starseed Oracle. So we've got some good energy to pull from today. So let's start with the inner effing peace. That's kind of like backwards, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's exactly what we need to do. But for some reason, I felt inspired to grab this deck first to start with it. Maybe it has something to do with the opening energy that you need to be in as this new guide or helper is coming in. Or maybe it can tell us a little bit about why you're needing support. Like what's been difficult, challenging, and or stressful for you that you need some support to come in and assist you. So let's go on ahead and just give this deck a shuffle. And you know what, guys? Actually, before I do that, let me ring my meditation bell just to make sure the space is cleared out nicely, okay? So if you do have a sound sensitivity, go on ahead and turn the volume on your device down now. Beautiful. Nice cleaning and clearing. I hope you guys are engaging in that at home as well. Okay, so now we're ready. Let's go on ahead and see what the cards have to say here. Okay, Spirit, what has the energy collective's been in that they've needed extra support, and or why is this guide coming in? Let's see what Spirit has to say about that. Messages for the collectives, please. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Spirit. Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air. Something here about letting loose, relaxing, getting in touch with nature. It says, get your sweet A outside. What did I just say? Something about getting in touch with nature. Some of you might actually be going on a vacation with sand and sea. I'm picking that up. Some of you may be getting ready to leave, and good for you. I hope you enjoy your trip and just really just feel into each moment. I don't even care if you're laying in bed in your hotel room or your cabin on the cruise ship or whatever. Just feel into each moment, just acknowledging, you know what? I'm taking a moment to relax, and I really deserve this, and I'm grateful for this moment. But there's something here about you needing to live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, and drink the wild air. Somebody needs a break, okay? So there's that energy. Somebody needs some time out, and they also need to get in nature. Spirit, what else is going on here? Why has this guide been sent, or what is the spirit? What is the collectives, excuse me, needing assistance with? Let's see what other messages come out, guys. Messages for the collective, Spirit. Okay. Look at this. Thank you, Spirit. Give that S up. Give that ish up. Let me hold it like this so you can see it. Give that ish up. And there's a bunch of hot air balloons in this image here. So something about ascending, something that might have been weighing you down, that if you release that, your balloon's going to go right up. There is better S or ish on the horizon. Yep. What did I say? Something that you guys need to release that you're having a hard time releasing. And you're being reminded that there's better stuff on the horizon. And then we have the power of meow. So we have one of these nice, I forget the name of these kitties that they use for like, it's like a Chinese figurine that's good luck. I forget the name of the kitties. If you guys remember, put it in the chat. But the power of meow. So the kitty is sitting on a lotus blossom. This is giving me meditation. Focus on yourself, internal or intrinsic goals that help you with your healing. Look at this. Activate pure mantra. That's exactly what I said. So something here about you utilizing mantras, meditating, or spending some time, you know, really tapping in and tuning in. It looks like some of you are having some issues with that or need some more support. And then right on the bottom of the deck, we have don't just do something, sit there. So you're getting encouragement twice. Spirit said it sounds so nice, I gotta say it twice. So you're getting encouragement again to meditate. This energy is literally sitting in half lotus. Okay? And on the back side of this one, it says, surf the serenity. We're going to go on ahead and pull that. Don't just do something, sit there. So it's the opposite of Nike. You know, just do it. No, don't. Actually, just do a little bit less, or do it later, or do it in an organized manner after you take a break. Somebody is tired, burnt out, and holding on to too much. Your spirit guide or this new guide, listen, because I'm done listening. They're tired of seeing you struggle. Help and support has been called in for you, okay? So that's your opening energy. Let's move that out the way. And yeah, let's go on ahead and grab the handwritten deck, and then we're going to grab some Starseed energy here. We'll definitely get some story cube action, but let's start here. Let me grab my water, guys. Definitely, if you guys have water, tea, coffee, herbal supplement drinks, grab them and bring them in the space. Super important to stay hydrated. Okay, so we're looking at Starseed. So I have to tell you, Alpha Kalian, that channeled through big time with this. Like, that was just like, it just kept, I kept hearing Alpha Kalian over and over and over again. So I can maybe post just a brief description of the star seeds that come up in this. You know, for the sake of time, I'm just going to call them out as they come out of the deck, because this is my handwritten Starseed deck. But definitely, if you guys have questions about the star seeds, I will put the names of the star seeds in the description, okay? Or you can pause the video and look them up. And there's a really good site you can go to look them up. Maybe I can put that in the description as well. But Alpha Kalian, you want to look that up, because that is where your guide evidently is from, is an Alpha Kalian origin. And I think it's Caelean, something like that. I might be spelling that wrong. Don't quote me on that. Whoops. We'll take that one since that flew right out there. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so energy for the collectives here in relation to this download, Spirit. Let's talk about this guide that's coming in, or who's associated with this guide that is coming in. Who in the collectives is going to be interacting with this guide? Let's ask that and see what's going on. Or anything you feel like we need to know, Spirit. Oh, we have the parallels in the house. Somebody is angry. I see anger twice. That's interesting. Who's angry? Who is angry? Somebody angry that you have new guide, new support? Some haters that are mad that you're doing big things? Somebody is surprised and amazed by this. Ooh, we have England. England in reverse. So we have an upside down Englander. And then we have Mayan. Either the language or the region. So someone might be of Mayan descent. This might be a Mayan-based guide. That's interesting. Maybe a Mayan-based guide that is Alpha Kalian or parallel. And just to keep in mind here, you know, energy is fluid. So energy may have shown up in multiple starseed origins at some point. Or this might refer to your starseed origin. You might be somebody who's a parallel. So somebody might be angry that you're having this support, because either that or you guys have been dealing with some anger about something. It is in the upright. I'm going to get some more energy on that. But someone is a parallel or has parallel starseed origin. Somebody's amazed or surprised about this. Who is maybe from England, this is in reverse. This is like reversed energy. So it's like somebody was watching your situation and is understanding. I don't know if they're an energy reader, if they're pulling cards on you. I don't know how they know. But somebody's surprised that you're getting extra support. It could also be that somebody, and this could be also somebody's heritage as well. Maybe their family originally is from there, if they're of English descent. But whomever this is, whether they're from there or they're of that descent, they're amazed and surprised at what's happening. And because this is in reverse, I'm assuming this is probably who's angry. Maybe they're seeing you just doing better, leveling up. Because remember, this energy could be past, present, or future. So for those of you who resonate with this energy today and you feel like, yeah, I do feel like lighter. I feel like I have more support. Or yes, I did have a dream or a download about a guide that I've never seen before. Or a spirit team member that I've never seen before. For those of you who have that, you may have started to notice some shifts and changes in your soul path or your goal or your goals, plural, things that you're working on in relation to your soul path. And things might have started improving for you. If there's an energy that's been observing this, they might be amazed and surprised. They may not know about this other aspect, which is the actual new team member that's supporting you, but they may be looking at the results of it. And it's possible this is making them angry. Somebody either maybe speaks Mayan Spanish or they're from the region. This is interesting. Spirit, any other messages here for the collectors? What else do we have? Other messages for the collectives, please. Oops, okay. Somebody's from California. Somebody's ego is in reverse. They don't have a healthy ego. Somebody is a Nihal background. N-I-H-A-L, that's the Nihal. Somebody is Syrian Starseed, that's in the upright. These are kind of like, no, it's in the upright. Somebody might be from Italy or have Italian heritage. Something here about an egregore. Something that was like a lot of energy was put behind it, and it created something. We have Los Angeles, California twice. That's interesting. I believe so. Yeah, California and then Los Angeles. Somebody's definitely from Los Angeles or California. There goes London. There we go. More about England. So we have the city of London, London town. We have Canada in reverse. Somebody is in reverse energy in Canada. We have Kansas in the upright. Wowzeroonies. Somebody might be a blueprint technician. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to move into the next deck here. So we're seeing something about the Starseed origins, but it looks like, so these might be, those of you who relate with today's energy, these might be some of the origins of your Starseed lineage, because there's multiple people that have, I'm picking up, that have received some new support, or that may have had a dream, a download, an intuitive hit, something letting them know that something has changed and that they are now getting more support. And it would have been something very clear to you. So this will resonate or it won't. But there's like a ton of star seeds on the table here from different regions. Okay, we've talked about California, England. We've talked about London. We've talked about Canada. Well, Canada's in reverse. We talked about Kansas. Yeah, we talked about Mexico, because we have the Mayan region. So, or somebody who speaks Mayan Spanish. And then for upside down energies, we had Canada, and we had, oh yeah, somebody might be from Italy. We had some upside down egos from England, Canada, and I thought there was one more. Yeah, it looks like England and Canada, they got some attitude. England and Canada have two'd. They're angry about something. So you guys might have some, I just heard arch nemesis. You guys might have some, you know, some haters or some ops in those regions, maybe that are observing you level up or ascend. Just like the give that ished up card, something that you are releasing is going to cause you to ascend. They might also be aware that a level up is coming if they are a reader of energies. But we have a lot of places on the map here where we have beautiful light workers who are getting support from new spirit team members or a guide or something to assist you. And that's powerful. Let's go to Sacred Soul Messages, and then we're going to go to Starseed. Then we're going to pick up Story Cube or two, see what's going on there. So let's just give these a shuffle and see what energy we have in the Sacred Soul Messages. Yes. Okay, nice candlelight reading tonight. Spirit, what do we have? Let's see. Sacred Soul Messages for the collectives. Oops. Of course, the message hits the ground. Let's see. Let me try and pick it up the way it fell. Reason is powerless in the face of love. Romance, communication, listen to your heart. Does somebody have a love offer coming? That's interesting. Well, let's put that guy there. Let's see. Spirit, what is this love offer? What does this have to do with? Do you guys need help kind of clearing out some energy because you have a love offer coming in? Maybe that's what that give this ished up is about. Maybe you got a new guide here to help you heal. That means there's a lot of you that are healing in different places here where this energy is coming in. Maybe this is a guide that's helping certain members of the collectives at this time. I mean, it was a big guide. It was huge. What do we have here? A world is a mountain that echoes your words. Reflection. Seeing affects what you do matters. Yeah. Yep. So there's something here about what you do and how it affects your story. Something here that you are needing to give up and release. And in the meantime, you're being encouraged to focus on healing. Sit there and meditate. Don't just do something. Sit there. Activate pure mantra. Like there's a lot here about giving up energies that are stressful and toxic and allowing yourself to heal and relax, because it could even be, guys, this is the energy, and that's kind of hard to pick up, but let me see if I can get this card up here. It could be, guys, that this is the energy that you guys have been in lately. Anger. That might be why. If some of you have been feeling just like short-tempered and frustrated, like just having a hard time processing, it could be because you need to relax and unwind, and your guides are trying to encourage you to put something down so that can happen. I know you guys are powerful and, you know, you're ready like Pinky in the Brain to take over the world, right? But before you can do that, there has to be some healing. And in order to do that, there has to be time for healing. You have to make that time. So this is about releasing things or putting things down so you can pick up new opportunities. So it's almost like Spirit is letting you know that if you don't do that, they can't really bring you in what you're asking for or give you the full realization of what you're asking for, because you couldn't hold it. You'd be too stressed out. You know, it is possible too that there are energies around you that are angry that you're leveling up, but that also might be part of why you need to put something down. Because if you're also dealing with others maybe projecting energy your direction due to what they're seeing and what you're doing, that might be a lot to handle. So something's got to give. You can't carry it all. So you're really being encouraged to put something down And it's possible that this guide is here to help and support you with whatever it is that you're getting ready to do or in the process of doing. But you're still being encouraged that this healing work has to happen. So there's something here in relation to a reflection. So whatever your energy is putting out in regards to how you're doing internally versus what you're seeing coming back your way, what is reflected truly in the energy. That's what I'm really picking up from this card here. A mirror can only reflect what's there. It's the same thing with universal energies. It can't reflect what's not there. Look at this. What you seek is seeking you. Believe, focus, intent, meet with destiny. See this? So Spirit knows and is aware of what you want. This is why you're getting the support from this very powerful guide that's coming in. And it's almost like you can look at it in this image here. See the big eye? So the universe is looking at it. Your spirit team is looking at it. You're being heard. Your requests are being heard. And they're looking at your situation and they're saying, ah, okay, so they want this. So we're going to need them to clean this and this and this up so we can bring this in. That's like the energy here. Any other messages out of this deck, Spirit, for collectives? And then we can grab a Starseed Oracle, which I think it's time to grab that deck. Let me see. Any other message for collectives? Oh, thank you. Look at this. Magnifying glass. Look at this. It says, look for the answer inside your question. Be honest with yourself. You know the truth. See, you understand. Whomever resonates with this energy totally understands that they need to make some changes, okay? And this is not a judgment. This is not a shade. This is none of that. This is me just stating what you already know. And so this message will serve as confirmation for you. You already know. Something you need to put down in order to pick up something new. And you have a new guide that's here that's going to help you with all of this. What I don't know is how this guide is supposed to help you or how they're meant to help you. So we're going to pull some energy from the Starseed Oracle here. And we're going to ask Spirit about that right now. How about that? Let's put this here. All right. Let's see what information we have from the Starseed Oracle here. Spirit, can you tell us a little bit about what this guide is going to do for the collective? How are they going to help or assist the collective? This is really beautiful energy, guys. Like, you're having the opportunity to relax, to release. Some of you, like I mentioned, are getting ready to go on vacation. Don't let all the fear-based energy that you're hearing in the media stop you. It's perfectly safe. It's perfectly fine. Go and enjoy your trip. Okay, you are protected. Collectives is protected. You're sitting here right now because you're protected. That's something that's just channeling through for those of you who may have been touched by the fear-based energy that's just kind of floating around in the air right now. Spirit messages for the collectives here. How is this spirit guide going to assist the collectives? What is their job? Okay, I'm hearing to take this one. Interesting. More ocean, more seas. Somebody's definitely getting ready to travel. Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. They're going to help you to understand something that's kind of buried in your subconscious. That's what I'm picking up here. Seas of Mintaka. Okay, we're going to see if there's anything else here Spirit has to say about this. So your guide is going to help you to see more of the potential of what you can accomplish here. And they're going to help you to be able to see some things that might be kind of buried in your unconscious. Now, that could mean that you might feel some things because some things need to heal. But guess what? That is A-okay. Okay? I don't want you to panic about that. It's just it's part of the purge is what I'm hearing. Part of the releasing of something, purging something out of your system. It's like if you have poison in your stomach, you know, when you go to the hospital, the only way they're going to make you better is to get that out of there. And you know what has to happen. So it doesn't have to be as painful or unpleasant as that. But it might not feel the greatest. But something has to go so something can come in. Okay? So some of this might be unconscious. And there's something here with the water, something like being fluid, because you know, it might be challenging for some of you to feel those emotions, but you're being encouraged to just breathe and almost deal with it like, you know, allowing yourself to float in the ocean, just relaxing and just allowing yourself to float, not being stiff and rigid, but allowing the water to lift you and carry your weight, okay? This is one of the ways your guide is going to help you. And then we have the void in reverse. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Yeah, you guys are in action. That's why that's in reverse. You're not supposed to be stopping. You're supposed to be going right now. But some of you are having to stop because you need to basically change paths or change the way you're doing something. So don't just do something. Sit there. That's because some of what I'm picking up, some of what is happening here or some of what you're doing definitely diffuses your energy because it's not necessary. And this has been coming through in the readings lately. You know, all that ain't necessary. There's a couple readings that you can go back and look at. One of them is all that ain't necessary. But there's a few readings here that have come up with this energy of, you know, not diffusing your energy by spreading yourself thin on just being busy, but rather understanding what areas you need to focus on so you can be laser focused about how you use your energy. So you're not burnt out. You're not angry. Okay, so the void in reverse. That is not where you're supposed to be right now. You're supposed to be in motion, but you're supposed to be in motion with the right things. That's another thing this guide is going to help you with at this time, guys. Let's see if we have one more card here, Spirit, for the collectives to help them to understand more about how this guide is going to assist them. And then we'll pull some story cubes. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Spirit. Hi, Wraith. There, of course, longing for home, homesick for the stars. As I mentioned before, this could even be part of your Starseed family, for all we know. You might be an Alpha Kalian. Okay? There's definitely, we see some other Starseed origins on the table. And you could be those. You could also be an Alpha Kalian. But there's something here about a longing for home. And I don't know if this being is going to help you to find that space within yourself. Or maybe some issues that were related to your home life growing up that are going to be coming forward from your subconscious so you can release those and heal. Or if this has something to do with understanding what this longing is that's within you and how to use that energy towards your soul path, which is your true home, right? Your true north that you're trying to get to, or that you are on the path to. How to really angle yourself towards that. So this guide is going to be doing something with helping you to get direction, to face your compass towards your true north. So they're going to be helping you to get home, helping you to get moving, and helping you to release something that's unconscious. All of this, I love how Spirit is constantly giving 3-steppers. That's what I call it. Step 1, step 2, step 3. So you can know what needs to happen here to get you moving in the right direction. Not to say you're going in the wrong direction. You've just diffused a lot of energy. That's why you're tired. That's why you've gotten the meditation message twice. Okay, so let's go on ahead and grab the story cubes. Oops, dropping things here, guys. We're going to grab the story cubes, and then after that, we're going to pull some letters. This is a C, first, middle, last, initial. So, Spirit, can we get like 4? I'm hearing 4 or 5. That's 4. That's 5. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what we've got here. Calm. Interesting. We have calm. We have hope. Let me put these over here. We have gentle. That was in reverse. Geometry. I'm hearing configuration, the way something's configured. Accident. Something here about you needing to be calm and be hopeful about something. Looks like because the gentle is in reverse, there was something you were being kind of rough with yourself about. And this may have to do with this past subconscious energy that this guide is here to assist you with. And there's something about your geometry or your, boy, now I can't, it's so interesting that word channeled in and then it just came right back out. So something here about your configuration, like the way that you're doing things, your trajectory. Something about the math or the way that you're going at something in a geometry, kind of like more of an analytical or logistical manner, okay? Something that you're not being gentle with yourself about and you're going at it in a more analytical, mathematical, or logistical manner. Something having to do with an accident, something you didn't mean, something maybe that didn't go as planned. Maybe you're feeling bad about or feeling guilty about. You're being encouraged to be calm and hopeful. This guide, and this is exactly why I have these cubes right over here on top of this energy. This guide is going to help you with whatever this is. And definitely by the word accident coming up in the upright, you're being encouraged that whatever this was, I guess, wasn't your fault. And I'm just saying I guess because I don't know exactly what it was. I'm not looking into that. But somebody who resonates with today's message is feeling guilty about something. And so they're being very analytical and logistical about how they're dealing with this energy because it must be very emotional. And you're being encouraged to allow yourself to feel. This is what it's all over the table. Something subconscious. Meditate. Allow yourself to feel. What you seek is seeking you. Look for the answer inside of your own question. There's a lot of information that's already there inside of you, but it sounds like you're kind of avoiding it. Unfortunately and fortunately, this is part of your path to healing that's going to help you to be able to open this up so that way you can take the items out of the box and decide where you want to put them. You can't do that with the box sealed up tight and shoved up underneath your bed collecting dust. Is something you're being asked to release. This guide is going to help you. So you might even start to notice a lot of gentle, because we got gentle here. I know it's in reverse for maybe the way you've been dealing with yourself in the past, but you might start to notice some gentle dream work or some things that your guide is doing to help you to release this energy in the least painful way as possible. Okay. Wow. Let's go on ahead and actually, before we do, let's pull these guys out and then we'll pull some energy here from the name cubes. Let's get some initials out here. Let me do this first and then we'll go on ahead and get some initials out here. How you guys doing? How you feeling? Who's resonating? Definitely, you don't have to put all your information in the chat, but if you're resonating, feel free to leave a comment. Let's get a few of these here so we can make sure we have some different energy represented. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yes, so looks like we have somebody with the first last initial A, first last initial T, first last initial Z, first middle and last. That's what I'm trying to say. First, middle, and last initial for all of these. Oh, that one blanked out because it landed on its side. This one also blanked out. We'll just remove those two. First, middle, last initial V. Okay. First, middle, last initial G. First, middle, last, E. It's not often we give vowels in here. First, middle, last, A again. So we got 2 A's. First, middle, last, O. Another O. First, middle, last, V. First, middle, last, S. First, middle, last, E. First, middle, last, K. First, middle, last, Q. First, middle, last, P. First, middle, last, Q. So just looking at the letters here. Somebody could be a vegan as well. Somebody could work for the government, G-O-V, gov. Somebody could go by the nickname Cat, or their name could be Katrina. Somebody might have a pet. Somebody might like to use the term Ashe. Somebody might have the nickname, I'm hearing the nickname Q, Taz, Tave or Tavion. Somebody might like vegetables. Somebody might like to sit around and veg out. Somebody might have a SEP, IRA. Somebody might use EFT and tapping, because I see tap here. Somebody might work on a set or work with sets of some kind. Interesting. Somebody might like to wear vests or be investing in something. We have VEST, or have a vestibule. Somebody might like to eat. Interesting. Well, we have a few letters out there. So guys, let me know if any of that resonated. That's just kind of configurations that will work with the letters on the table, and also have first, middle, last initials there. Very interesting. Let's see what we have here from the other handwritten deck. This one just kind of goes into different scenarios, people, places, things, emotions. It's kind of like a random mix of things. So we'll see what we've got here. This is such a thick deck. I have 2 sides to it, so I just have to bust the sides in half and kind of take them as they go. So Spirit, any information on whoever needs to hear something associated with this download, or any messages that you feel is important for this download. We have something here about manipulation or taking advantage. Somebody was manipulating someone or taking advantage of their financial security. See, I mentioned a SEP, IRA. Now that's interesting. Somebody's saying, see this as an opportunity, or your spirit team is saying, see this as an opportunity. So maybe you didn't need to deal with this person financially in the first place. Maybe that's why. Yeah, use it as a motivation. Motivation card just flew out. Use it as a motivation. Something you weren't supposed to be dealing with anyways. Wow, these are just flying all over the place. What do we have here? Somebody's in sadness and sorrow about something. Making assumptions and prideful. And this is that anger energy once again. It's like somebody's not happy you're ascending or leveling up. It's time to dance. Yeah, you guys are having like good results. So it's time for you guys to really focus on those results. It's time to dance. Time for you to have fun. You're a person who's amiable, pleasant, friendly. Other messages for the collectives, please. Oh my goodness. Wow, those are just flipping everywhere. Yeah, you're being encouraged to move with intention, okay? So once again, I talked about earlier that energy of just diffusing your energy everywhere. You are not being encouraged to do that. You're being encouraged to focus on key things associated with your goals. Okay? Look at that. Go. Spirit says go, run, go. Okay, so Spirit says that is the big truth. Ace of Swords truth. What else, Spirit? What else do we have for the collectives? Any other messages from this deck? Oh my goodness. Here we go. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, someone's spying on you. This is what I mentioned earlier because I was saying I don't know how someone would know that confirmation that you're leveling up or that you have extra support or noticing anything. And spying on you doesn't always mean that they're driving around following you in a creepy manner. They might just be really watchful of what you're doing right now and noticing some advancement, okay? But whomever this is, they're not happy about it or they're kind of like hating on it. So just be careful. You're being encouraged to move with intention and use caution. Somebody has an STD. Watch out. Whoa, Spirit. Somebody's argumentative. Avoid this energy at all costs. Okay, so yeah, there's that pile. So what do we do with that pile? Slide that off to the side. That might even be part of that give that ished up energy, guys. I don't know who that resonates with. Let me get some energy out of this pile here. Spirit, any other messages out of the handwritten deck, please, for the collectives in relation to the energy today on the table? Anything you feel they need to know? Okie dokie. Somebody might be 24 or something may have happened 24 years ago, possibly associated with something that you're processing. Yeah, wealth and abundance is coming your way. You're doing it the right way. It's not yet. Patience. That's because you need to heal some things. You're being encouraged to pick the pace up. And we have the letter O or the number 0. So you might be, I don't know, maybe that number is significant to you. I'm not quite sure why that popped out like that. Could be first, middle, last initial, O. Or O. I don't know. I don't know. Spirit, any more clarification here? Anything else you feel like they need to know? Let's see. Any other cards are coming out here? Oh my goodness. My little bunny just made a bunny burp. They don't really talk, but they do make little sounds sometimes. They're super adorable. Man, I love rabbits. They're the best. Okay. She's my good luck. Loving intent. Someone has loving intent towards you. Maybe somebody with the first, middle, last initial O has loving intent towards you. Because we did have something here about romance, communication, listen to your heart. So somebody might have a new relationship coming in and somebody wants to have some loving intent towards you. Maybe that's part of this healing work. Somebody is salty about it. Look at that salty face. This person can't even talk. You couldn't, listen, I'm not even going to say it, but you can see for yourself. You couldn't even mess with this person anyways. That's why they're salty. Look at love spell manipulation. I'm sorry, guys. It's not funny. That's not funny at all. That's just terrible. Maybe they're mad because along with this level up and your finances, your career, and everything else, you are also going to be getting a new relationship, and they are salty about it because they tried to do some love spell manipulation and it didn't work. Somebody with the first, middle, last initial F. Could be you or could be this weird person. Or FO could be like off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Spirit is telling them to F off. Rightfully so. Look at Spirit said release it now. They said get rid of that. L. Somebody with the first, middle, last initial L. They said release it now. FL. Somebody could also be residing in Florida, or this might have to do with Florida. Somebody is crying about this. They're sad. And they've made up a whole allegory. Interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning. Ah, okay. Well, all of this is not your problem. Sounds like there's a person for some of you that is attached to you that you need to release. Or you need to put some space or some boundaries because they are not getting it. Yeah, look at this. It's an Aquarius energy. Hot mess. Reverse Aquarius. 8 of Cups energy. And this is not about all Aquariuses. Aquariuses are lovely people. This has to do with this low vibrational reverse energy. 8 of Cups energy, guys. Any other messages, Spirit? Anything else here? I'm going to pull an inner effing peace card. Or did we do that? No, we did it already. Guys, we've been doing so much. It's like we forgot what we already did. Or I did. Yeah, inability to focus. So if you guys are still feeling like a strong inability to focus, thank you, Spirit. This is your 1, 2, 3 stepper for your spirit team, what they're going to be helping you with. And then these cards right here, your inner effing peace, you are being encouraged to sit down, focus on a few things at a time or things that are specifically geared towards your soul path purpose. Not diffusing your energy all over the place. And you're being encouraged to release things that are weighing you down. That's this energy here. And to meditate. To connect with the outdoors. To clean and clear your energy. This has a direct link with the result you want. Okay? So stick with that work, guys. I'm going to go on ahead and close the reading out here. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated for you. And if not, please do check back each day because there'll be a new reading up and it might be some energy that resonates with concerns that you're facing or some challenges or maybe just something good that you need to hear that is coming through the energy. So definitely check back often. I want to thank you guys for being here with me. Love and light to you. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. We are growing thanks to you. So I really appreciate you guys, and I just want to take a moment to just do a big shout out of gratitude. So with that being said, guys, my name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel, and I definitely look forward to being with you in the next reading. Love and light, guys.